Tuesday, July the 12th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East along with you. Let's get right into it, beginning with a look from a couple of web cameras across the state again this morning. Avalon Pier web camera on the left, Beach Mountain Parkway cam from resortcams.com on the right. Mild and humid all across the region. 77 in Kill Devil Hills and 63 high atop Beach Mountain this morning. There's your highs from yesterday. 93 in Jackson, Mississippi, 92 in Birmingham, Alabama. It was 98 in Macon. Look at Jacksonville, Florida, 99, 101 down in Columbia, 93 in Charlotte, 92 in Fayetteville, 90 the high in Greenville, Raleigh, and at the PTI Airport in Greensboro it was also 90 for high in Lexington. Very muggy conditions yesterday, too. 89 in Asheboro, it was 94 in Monroe, 92 in Gastonia, 93 in Wadesboro, and 92 in Albemarle yesterday. Pretty interesting weather setup yesterday. As you got into the heating of the day, you wound up with these big thunderstorms erupting into northern South Carolina and then drifting northeast from there. I'll show you yesterday's radar in just a moment. 5 o'clock hour temperatures as we began the day today. 80 in Charleston, 76 in Columbia, 73 in Fayetteville, 74 in Wilmington near the coast. It's 68 in Charlotte for a dew point, 70 in Raleigh and Greensboro, 71 in Columbia. These are sky-high dew points. It is very, very muggy out there here as this Tuesday morning is beginning. All right, yesterday there was your complex of thunderstorms that developed and kind of drifted to the northeast later in the afternoon hours and into the evening hours. Some pockets of heavy rain, some pockets of pretty intense cloud-to-ground lightning, and some wind damage reports too, as we went through the latter stages of yesterday. In fact, let me pull this lightning data off here if I can, right there, and we'll run that through again. You can see how this shower and thunderstorm activity behaved as we went through the day yesterday. There's your wind damage reports across the Carolinas. A couple of hail reports mixed in there too. A couple of them there in the southern parts of the Triad viewing area, eastern parts of the Charlotte viewing area. Some tree and power line damage during the 6 and 7 o'clock hours. We'll move back to the southwest. There you had some hail about an inch in diameter, thereabouts in eastern Cleveland and western Gaston County as we went through late yesterday. A little under an inch in Kings Mountain. The east side of Mecklenburg County had some trees down there on the east side of Charlotte, and also some hail there as well near the Mecklenburg and Cabarrus County border to about 1 inch in diameter. Now, as we look at what's happening currently, it is quiet across the region. A little shower departing the Outer Banks this morning, and that's about it. Big thunderstorms, Kansas and Missouri. It's been a pretty rough night up that way. And that is all with a cold front that in this very slow-moving pattern is actually not going to play a part in our weather at all until this weekend. There's your look at your Triad rain totals. Wanted to show you that Albemarle 1 1/3 inch, about a 1/2 inch in Asheboro yesterday. Now, again, as we go through today, a scattering of showers and thunderstorms this afternoon to this evening. Here's the high resolution modeling, and again, you get the idea. This afternoon, some scattered thunderstorms develop. The most organized severe weather threat definitely up here near that cold front. And just a limited threat of 1 or 2 severe storms around here today. The overall atmospheric setup a little bit less favorable for severe weather today, but there still could be 1 or 2 storms that produce a little hail or a little bit of damaging wind. There's your highs today. Another hot one in South Carolina into southern North Carolina, mid and upper 80s up around the I-40 corridor, around 87 in the Triad, for instance. And then here we go. I think as we get into tomorrow and Thursday, fewer storms, and we begin to crank those temperatures up even further. There's your Wednesday highs. Thursday looks quite steamy. Again, a few isolated afternoon storms. There's your Thursday high temperatures. And it stays pretty hot for Friday, too. All right, tropical update time. Where do storms typically, tropical storms, develop during the month of July? You typically have to keep an eye toward the Gulf of Mexico, as well as the western sections of the Caribbean Sea. And also, as the month progresses, you start watching around the Bahamas, and eventually, especially later in the month, you begin to see some of those Cape Verde Island waves begin to try to develop. Having said all that, it's quiet all across the Atlantic Basin. Really no sign of any tropical development over the next couple of days. No big deal. All is quiet there in the tropics. All right, let me show you, first of all, the upper air chart from the European model this morning. Very little change from yesterday in terms of the height fields There you go. Now, watch this. This trough kind of stays in place as we get into the weekend before some ridging really takes over in the plains. This is out at Monday next week, and look at that. That is a hot, nasty looking pattern in much of the nation's midsection next week, but temperatures probably staying in check to some extent in our area. Let me step you through the GFS. Here's your scattered showers and thunderstorms today, but then notice only a few storms around tomorrow and Thursday. And then we get out to Friday and the weekend. That next front finally buckles our way. So there's Friday afternoon, but then Friday evening you see a pretty good coverage of scattered thunderstorms. And it's the same deal for Saturday. There's Saturday and then Saturday evening on the GFS, some scattered thunderstorms. There's Sunday, and then Monday, again, still the chance of some showers and storms. Now, the European is actually a little bit more unsettled than the GFS over the weekend. There's Friday, and then there's Saturday, some pretty good coverages of scattered thunderstorms. Same deal for Sunday. So the bottom line from all this is as the weekend unfolds, it stays very muggy, quite warm, and scattered thunderstorm chances persisting. All right, that is it for the latest edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thank you for watching. Everybody have a wonderful day, and God bless.